And I'm going to start the webinar in 3, 2. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to welcome you all to LEEP Dual Language Academy Charter School's annual virtual enrollment lottery. We're pleased to have you with us tonight. This event is a public online event that's being recorded, and we will be going through the process of setting up the list of admissions for grades kindergarten, first, and second in the 2022-23 school year. My name is Michael Regnier. I'm the interim executive director, and I'd like to turn it over to my colleague Margarita Chang for a welcome in Spanish.
Hola, buenas tardes. Muchas gracias por acompañarnos. Hoy día vamos a tener nuestra lotería de admisiones, un evento al público, y lo estamos haciendo virtualmente. Les damos la bienvenida y muchas gracias por acompañarnos esta noche.
We could have the next slide, please. If you're part of our LEEP familia already, you may know us, but this is some of our leadership team joining us tonight. Along with me is Joanna Andujar, our principal, Graciela Walker, our vice principal, Matthew Padilla, our senior director of operations, and Ms. Chang, our director of family experience.
Rápidamente quiero introducirles a las personas que están esta noche con nosotras: nuestra directora Graciela Andujar, nuestra subdirectora Graciela Walker, nuestro director general de operaciones Matthew Padilla, y mi persona Margarita Chen, y nuestro director ejecutivo interino Michael Regnier.
Thank you. So we'd like to start with a few key points about the process we're going to go through tonight, and then we will really try to get right to it. First of all, some folks will be getting an offer of admission in the next 48 hours. Others will be on what is technically known as a waiting list. However, we think of it as a likely list, particularly in kindergarten, but also in grades 1 and 2. Ending up on our wait list still makes you likely to get an offer before the next school year. So we hope you'll engage with us, ask your questions, stay involved in our community, because the chances are good that your child will be able to join us in the fall.
Antes de continuar, quiero pedir permiso para grabar, Mr. Regnier.
But now let's go back to the previous slide, please. Students who reside in Community School District 15 are admitted first. That's a matter of state law. That's not up to us. If you don't reside in 15, in most cases, you will still be subject to the lottery, and so we'll go through that process tonight. We will be reading names of admitted students later on in the presentation tonight. Those are unofficial results, but we'll be going through our record keeping process and then contacting every applicant one way or another over the next 48 hours using our school mint system.
Can we go back to the previous? Queremos aclarar también algunos puntos claves sobre el evento de esta noche. Es que queremos aclarar de que los estudiantes del distrito 15 tienen prioridad para entrar a nuestra escuela. Cada estudiante que haya sometido su solicitud igualmente tiene la oportunidad de entrar. Nosotros no llamamos nuestra lista de espera comúnmente como una lista de espera, sino como una lista de estudiantes muy probables a entrar a LEEP Academy. Esta noche vamos a hacer una selección aleatoria de las solicitudes de inscripción y leeremos los nombres de los estudiantes que hayan sido admitidos y también nos comunicaremos con las familias que hayan sido seleccionadas dentro de las próximas 48 horas.
All right, and then I'll go through all 4 of these points. The cutoff date was midnight on April 1st. As I mentioned, all results are unofficial, subject to change and verification. The likely list students, the waiting list students, won't see your child's name or number on screen tonight, but again, you'll get more information by email and text through our system in the next 48 hours. Finally, if you're joining us tonight, we're glad that you're here. You're more than welcome. But if you need to go, it will not make a difference in your child's chances of admissions. That's always important that we clarify that point.
Muy importante también mencionar de que en esta lotería de admisiones se van a incluir todas las solicitudes que se hayan recibido hasta el día del 1 de abril de este año a la medianoche. Los resultados no van a ser oficiales. Vamos a revisar los resultados para asegurarnos de que se le haya dado las prioridades como se estipula dentro de nuestro reglamento de inscripción. Asegurándonos de que todos los estudiantes que tengan esas prioridades sean aceptados y que la lista de espera esté preparada. Pero dentro de las próximas 48 horas nos vamos a comunicar, le vamos a mandar un correo electrónico, un mensaje de texto o una llamada para avisarle de que ha sido aceptado dentro de la escuela. Y también para recalcar que nos alegra de que nos acompañe esta noche, pero el asistir a este evento o no aumenta sus posibilidades o probabilidades de ser admitido a LEEP Academy.
All right. So next up, we're going to go right into the lottery. If you've attended these in the past, you may notice we're using a different system, which is centralized and makes it easier for us to keep our records and communicate with all of you. So Ms. Chang is going to share her screen and walk and talk us through the process of running the lottery. There are no bouncing white balls involved. There are no names in a hat. It's going to be clicking a few buttons, but this is a software that's certified to have truly random results. And it's already been preloaded with all of the preferences that we're required to use, both by New York State law and our own policies. So Margarita, if you could reiterate that in Spanish, please, or some of that, and then you can go ahead and get us started.
Si usted ha estado o ha participado en nuestras loterías anteriormente, este año estamos usando una plataforma diferente. Ya habíamos preparado el sistema para que pueda correr la lotería y como verán hemos admitido con una fecha más anterior y con la fecha última fecha de límite para aceptar aplicaciones desde abril 1 a la medianoche. Y ya está todo preparado para correr la lotería, así que buena suerte a todas las familias que de verdad esperan ingresar a nuestra escuela. Yeah. ¡Qué emoción! Ok. Y para confirmar que vamos a correr o vamos a hacer la lotería.
Lottery is ready.
My colleagues are muting their excitement, but they don't have to. We are
I'm excited
to welcome new families into our familia. And that includes those who are getting offers right away and those who might have to wait just a little bit.
Here you go. Ok, Por respeto a la privacidad, no estamos mostrando los nombres, pero voy a bajar la lista y compartirlo con mis colegas para preparar la lista y de manera de que podamos compartir nada más el apellido, la inicial del primer nombre y el apellido en la pantalla.
So for privacy's sake, we're not going to show all the information on here. That's why you're seeing ID numbers. However, we're going to take some time and create that list in the background, downloading it from the lottery system. And so while we do that, Ms. Walker, if you could put the slides back up, I think we want to take some time to talk about our school. We know that you have choices, and Ms. Andujar, perhaps you can help me with the Spanish on some of this. But we know that you have choices. We know that there's a lot of competition in the New York City education system, and we believe that's a good thing. At LEEP Academy, we think we're offering something unique, the combination of academic excellence in 2 languages and a really caring and supportive school community. We're glad that however you found us, whether you have an older child with us or you live in the neighborhood or you saw one of our ads on Facebook, we're glad that you're here. And we hope that we can answer any questions that you have to make sure that you feel confident that you're making the right choice this fall for your child or for your children. Joanna, en español, por favor. Oh, we've lost your audio again, I'm afraid. That's all right. I will talk a little bit about our academic program. For us, rigorous academics starts with knowledge, a knowledge-rich curriculum, so that students are learning about the world and really engaging with the material in literature and in social studies and history and science, so that they can become readers and become curious minds. Joanna, are you with us? No. In addition to that, of course, and in addition to our core academic subjects, we put a lot of focus on our special subjects: science, art, dance, music, and physical education. And for those of you with special needs, or who have children with special needs, we take a very deliberate approach to identifying supports, whether those are academic or behavioral or physical. And so between our multi-tiered system of support and our integrated co-teaching classrooms, we provide different kinds of supports, including but not limited to special education services to every student who needs it. And the other hallmark of our approach is that we really believe that teaching is a team sport at LEEP Academy. So like athletes, our teachers have coaches, and they are tracking data on how students are doing and doing their best to try to improve every day. That culture of continuous improvement that we're always talking about with our teachers, I think is really to the benefit of kids. In just a moment, I'm going to debut a couple of videos. One you may have seen, and one is brand new for today. So let me go ahead and do that as we share. Joanna, can we hear you now?
Can you hear us now?
Yeah, so I guess it's only when you're sharing that you
Yeah,
can't
exactly.
be heard. How strange. Would you like to reiterate any of that in Spanish? Talk a little bit about academics, perhaps?
Bueno, yo quería primeramente darle la bienvenida a toda la familia. El señor Regnier dijo mucho, pero nosotros queríamos reconocer que ustedes tienen muchas oportunidades de tomar otras escuelas para mandar a tus niños. pero aquí en LEEP somos bien únicos y no solamente tenemos la oportunidad de ofrecerle a nuestros estudiantes aprender a leer, escribir y hablar en los dos idiomas, pero también tenemos un currículo que es bien riguroso y nosotros nos enfocamos en apoyar a todo estudiante individualmente y ayudar a cada niño para poder hacer bien no solamente con su matemática y lectura, pero también aquí nosotros tenemos una comunidad de cariño y respeto. Nosotros somos, tú sabes, ofrecemos lo que muchas otras escuelas no ofrecen. Y ya, bienvenidos y buena suerte.
Thank you. So I'm going to play a little video. Some of you, some of your kids, some of your children's teachers participated in our effort to get the word out about LEEP this spring. You may have seen some of the Spanish language spots we've had running. And so I thought I'd start tonight by sharing the English spots. And you can, even though this was filmed while we still all had masks on before masks became optional at our school, I think you can see the smiles creeping through anyway.
My name is Joanna Andujar, and I'm the principal here at LEEP Dual Language Academy Charter School. I want our students to walk away confident in everything that they need to tackle and prepare them for how to interact with people and how to be culturally responsive.
Any child would just benefit in our increasingly changing world, in our increasingly Spanish-speaking country, to be able to have this gift of bilingualism and biculturalism. So that makes me really passionate about what I'm doing.
Ultimately, if you want to create a really successful school, you have to really focus on building a strong community.
And in the United States, Spanish is a second language, and we're trying to get kids to become English dominant. But LEEP really flips that on its head, putting Spanish on an equal footing as English.
I'm most proud of the fact that we offer a unique service here at LEEP Academy.
I love the fact that the school immerses culture in their education, in their daily academics, and also with the families. With COVID, the situation right now, we are not allowed in the buildings, yet it doesn't feel like it because the school constantly is in communication with us. We're constantly having activities where all of our cultures are shining through.
It's awesome because I feel like it's a little piece of home.
Every day I'm growing in my practice and have a wealth of knowledge to draw upon to become a better teacher.
We do it all. We teach with a lot of fun and excitement and joy. We help one another. We love one another. We respect one another. And we do it in both languages.
We all feel pretty proud watching that. And I think I might just go ahead and, if you haven't seen it, play the Spanish version of that as well.
Mi nombre es Yael Jiménez y soy mamá de 3 niños en LEEP Dual Language Academy. Mi primer lengua es el español. Entonces yo quería lo mismo para mis niños. Siempre me prometí y cuando hablaba con mi esposo decía que el primer idioma en mi casa sería el español. Y aquí no es que se olvida del inglés. Empiezan con un 10% de inglés, van aprendiendo poco a poco y entonces cuando llegan al 5º grado ya son bilingües completamente.
Lo que nosotros estamos haciendo aquí en esta escuela, nosotros queremos asegurarnos que los estudiantes no se olviden su idioma, que nuestros estudiantes puedan hablar, escribir y leer en español e inglés.
Entonces LEEP es una escuela bilingüe que le da a los niños la oportunidad de estudiar en inglés y en español y realmente recibir una educación totalmente bilingüe, pero igual bicultural.
Para mí me tratan con cariño y respeto y yo les trato también con respeto y cariño. Siempre me gusta cuando que me ayudan y también cuando que me explican todo.
Que somos los especialistas, somos de distintos países de Latinoamérica y tenemos una relación muy de amistad Es un muy bonito equipo de trabajo con una experiencia en donde compartimos nuestras experiencias personales, también laborales, y al mismo tiempo enriquecemos como el equipo de trabajo y las herramientas y todo lo que podemos implementar para mejorar la experiencia educativa para los estudiantes del LEEP.
Somos orgullosos. We're so proud to see that work happening. I am told that our list is ready. Sorry about that. I'm told that our list is ready. And so when Ms. Chang is ready to rejoin us, Margarita, please do.
¿Se ve en pantalla?
Thank you so much. So what we have done in the past is to actually go ahead and read out the results. It's a little bit fun, and it gives everyone listening a little bit of time to actually, look for your child's name. I won't say it many more times, but remember, if you don't see the name, it just means that you're on our likely list. You still have a high chance of joining our school community. So I'll go ahead and get started. We can, I think, take turns, panelists, as we sort of go through here. We're not going to go too slow, but we do want to go ahead and do the ceremonial reading of the names. So this first group is for kindergarten. And so in no particular order, but if you see this name, if you see your name on this list, you can expect to receive an offer in the next 48 hours, with the only caveat that these are unofficial results and some small adjustments are still possible. So for kindergarten, receiving offers to attend LEEP Dual Language Academy Charter School, student N. Cortez, E. Flores Gonzalez, M. Leon Sanchez, D. De Fusco, R. Reyes, S. Romano, K. Sheard Arnett, S. Suarez, G. Vega. I can't read to the bottom, Margarita. Can you help me? I want to make sure we see number 10 in there. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was on mute. Can you see it now? Oh, you could see it before. Hang on. There you go.
Bear with us, everyone.
There you go. Can you see it now?
Thank you. And W. He Wu.
Perfecto. Y para traducir lo que acaba de comentar nuestro director ejecutivo interino, es que estos nombres no son finales, pero es muy probable de que usted reciba una llamada en las próximas 48 horas, ya que tenemos que revisar y asegurarnos de que se le hayan dado prioridades a los otros estudiantes. Ahora vamos a leer los otros estudiantes que también fueron aceptados aquí en la segunda lista, o los próximos 10. A. Guarango, A. Martínez, C. Escorcia, A. Miliano, S. Rosaliano, A. de Jesús, N. Ramírez Abreu, J. González Díaz, A. Rodríguez, A. Pérez Melchor. Miss Andújar, ¿quiere leer la próxima lista?
K. Chen, A. Espinosa Rodriguez, S. Mohammed, S. Roberts, J. Chen, L. Pagan, B. ¿Cómo es? No lo veo. Manatoa, A. Rodriguez, And J. Osario González.
Y número 30 no puede ver.
González fue el último, pero
Sí.
30 no se ve. K. Guardado.
Miss Walker, el próximo.
Sure. J. Polvo. J. Romero Zamorano. J. Miranda. N. Acosta. D. Lozano. S. Yi. E. Wang. K. Lobo. A. Hernández. Y número 40. J. Morocho.
J. Portillo, T. Hernandez, E. Gafar, C. Gutierrez, D. Jones, I. Trujillo, H. De Peña Chacon, Z. Gonzalez, A. Ajki, K. Ho.
E. Molina, M. Monroy or M. Monroy, D. Adabali, W. Chen, A. Chen, K. Shirayanagi, D. Céspedes, A. Luis Jacks, A. Freitas, y el último que no puedo ver, un momentito, a ver. D. Russell.
To the Louis Jacques family, French names are also welcome here.
Yeah, that's right.
So exciting. El próximo, por favor.
A. Sue. E. Valdez. C. Wright. J. Lebron. J. Davis. K. Weir. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Weir. N. Nunez Romero. K. Asensio. N. Lebron. A. Cabral Castillo.
Y. Quintao Costillo, right? Cosquillo.
Natoa Cosquillo, perdón.
C. Martínez Rauda and Damashek. Wow. J. Arias Pallaroso and Murphy A. Bruni, E. Safu Coops, J. Rivera, D. Cuiracocha Sinchi. Mira eso. Oh, I'm sorry, I get emotional. And B. Almonte. Yay.
Felicidades. Próximo grupo.
L. Kupperberg, P. James, R. Guitz Cordero, J. Picasso Gonzalez, H. Moreno Meza, A. Ortiz Tapia, A. Cross, A. Urbano Valerio, E. Chan, and 90.
A. Cruz. Next 10. H. García, R. Rojas Ruiz, C. Wilson, D. Calle, A. Timochuk, A. Sobin Serek, N. Ram, P. Jenkins, K. Ordóñez, G. Crispin. Y el último en kinder es K. o K. Espinosa. Ahora vamos a leer la lista de primer grado. Michael?
Felicitaciones. Gracias, Margarita. In first grade, D. Hidalgo, A. Santa Maria, A. Acosta Silva, I. Victorio, E. Sandman, E. Francois, C. Cusa, L. Hernandez, A. Zurmatova.
And 10, A. Hawkins.
And finally, A. Williams and J. Babenko. So congratulations to
Felicidades.
first grade applicants.
Felicidades.
Ahora vamos a leer la lista de segundo grado.
We had very limited spots available in second grade, a sign that our families are staying with us. But nevertheless, keep the faith. If you end up on the likely list, we do typically make offers off of that list.
Para reiterar lo que comentó nuestro director ejecutivo interino, es que ahora vamos a leer la lista del segundo grado. Los cupos para segundo grado son muy limitados y es una señal de lo que nuestras familias desean de quedarse en nuestra escuela, y por eso los cupos son tan limitados, porque los estudiantes del año anterior se quedan con los cupos que vienen al año siguiente. Y la lista para el segundo grado tenemos a E. Valerio y A. Contreras. These are the two students who were selected for second grade admission through the lottery. Felicidades.
All right. I think that we want to actually, I believe we have a slide in deck 1 that talks about some of the next steps. But I will start by saying that if you receive an offer of admission, our policy is that you have 2 weeks to make a decision to accept that seat. We have to set a deadline like that because, as you've seen tonight, not everyone receives a seat. We'll have more than 50 families on the wait list after tonight. And so we want to be fair to everyone who might be waiting. During that time, however, we encourage you to reach out to us, to view our resources on the web and on YouTube, to visit the school, to give us a call, and check in with us, whether it's basic questions about our academic program, whether you're wondering about logistics, if your child has a special need and you want to coordinate with us about what that would look like at LEEP Academy, the services we provide. Those 2 weeks are a great time to start a dialogue and a conversation. We love to have families enroll in our school. We welcome students who have special needs, and we welcome English language learners, of course. At the end of the day, nobody knows better than a parent or guardian or caretaker. And so we want to answer your questions so that you can feel confident joining our community. I don't think we'll go through all of these FAQs right now, but I think the key point is that 2 week window. Margarita?
Lo más importante que queremos reiterar es que después de que usted reciba la confirmación de que fue aceptado para inscribirse a LEEP Academy, usted tiene 2 semanas para contestar ese ofrecimiento del cupo. O sea, tiene que seleccionar que acepta el cupo. Esperamos que quieran formar parte de nuestra familia y que podamos conocernos muy pronto. Pero por favor, permítanos 48 horas para poder revisar, asegurarnos que toda la información esté correcta antes de enviarle la información o el ofrecimiento del cupo para registrarse a LEEP Academy.
And I'm going to go ahead and share some slides as well. All right, let me try that one more time. Colleagues, do you see the full slide or the presenter view right now?
The full slide.
Oh, good. So again, 2 weeks, you'll receive an email and a text through our system. Once you accept that offer, the seat is reserved for your child, and then you'll receive information about the enrollment process. We ask for some basic information, medical information, more information that we need to serve your child in the fall. And so because of our electronic system, these are things that can be easily uploaded However, if you're not as comfortable with technology, our team is here, ready to help in, I think, 4 different languages and make sure that the information gets to us. You don't have to be a computer expert to enroll in our school.
Y en esta parte de la presentación le vamos a explicar o dar más detalles de lo que se hace, el procedimiento que tiene que tomar. Y es que usted, una vez que reciba la oferta o el ofrecimiento del cupo a LEEP Academy, lo único que tiene que hacer es apretar un botón que dice acepto. Tiene 2 semanas, como les mencioné anteriormente, para aceptar ese ofrecimiento de cupo. Y lo puede, después de aceptarlo, usted va a recibir también más información de cómo llenar su planilla de inscripción, que también va a ser en línea. Y no se preocupe, nosotros tenemos personal aquí disponible para ayudarle, así como le hemos ayudado a completar o someter su planilla de solicitud. También le podemos ayudar con la planilla de inscripción, que también va a ser en línea. No se preocupe. También le vamos a proveer ayuda en su propio idioma. Claro que todo esto también depende de que podamos verificar la información que nos está proveyendo. Por ejemplo, si reside en el distrito con el distrito 15 y si tiene hermanos o no, asegurarnos de que todos los hermanos hayan también recibido un ofrecimiento de cupo de inscripción a LEEP Academy.
Thank you, Margarita. And Margarita, if you could mute for a moment, I'd like to bring in Yudis. We're not getting your audio either. I'm not sure what's in the system tonight. If you're near Margarita, maybe you could just pop over there. In the meantime, I will continue. Let me see here. You can call Ms. Chang, you can call our school at any time. We're going to be in regular contact even before school begins, talking about summer events, uniforms, bus transportation, class assignments, and so much more. I'd also ask everyone to mark your calendar. Our first day of school for kindergarten students will be August the 25th. As we welcome them a couple of days early for some kindergarten orientation. And our first day of school for grades 1, 2, 3, and 4 this year will be August 29th. So again, first day for kindergarten, August 25th, and August 29th for all the other grade levels. Yudis, could we try that again?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. 我会讲中文给说中文的家庭解释一下我们下一步如果你学生是被选了之后呢，下一步是为什么怎么去怎么说呢？去报名。那如果你的学生是给我们学校录取了，我们会在48小时之内跟你们沟通，然后呢，你们会有2个星期去完成那个报名的程式。我们如果您在电脑上或者不会填的话呢，我可以帮手你可以打电话到我们学校你可以看到电脑上面有我们学校的电话号码，里面你可以找吴小姐，我是吴小姐，我可以帮你做那个报名填表。谢谢。这个。
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ms. Yudis. Yudis or Margarita, can we talk a little bit about those dates to mark in Spanish, please?
Ok. Próximos pasos es también que si tiene alguna pregunta, estamos aquí a la orden. Yo siempre estoy a la orden y por favor siéntanse cómodos a comunicarse conmigo si necesitan ayuda. Vamos a tener eventos durante el verano, vamos a mandarles información sobre eventos durante el verano, información sobre el transporte, de los uniformes, asignaciones de salones y mucho más.
Y una información que es muy importante es cuándo es el primer día de clases. El primer día de clases para kinder va a ser el 25 de agosto y es solamente para kinder. Para primero y segundo grado va a ser agosto 29. Y esto es muy importante porque en esa semana o en esos días principales para kinder es cuando el equipo completo se va a enfocar para ayudar a estos estudiantes nuevos a ingresarse y sentirse como en casa en esos primeros días, y todo nuestro equipo va a estar disponible para ayudarles y ajustarse a esta nueva familia. Así que, por favor, estén atentos a toda la información que se les vaya a estar mandando en los próximos meses. Yuri?
Thank you very much. I believe our team can stick around for a few minutes if anyone is on the line. I saw a couple of raised hands. It's hard for us to answer audio questions tonight, but if you'd like to leave a question in the chat or in the Q&A, we'd be more than happy if anyone has any questions about our process. But this will conclude our main program tonight. So thank you for joining us. Congratulations to those of you who can now expect an offer. And if you're on the waiting list, don't forget about LEEP Academy. We will be in touch. We'll let you know where your child is on the waiting list and what you can expect in terms of next steps. So again, I'll invite one more time. If anyone would like to ask a question in the Q&A or the chat, we'd be more than happy to answer those.
Sí, vamos a esperar 2 minutos. Si tiene alguna pregunta, por favor, escríbalo en el chat y vamos a tratar de responderlas en vivo antes de desconectarnos.
Okay, so Jessica asks, I wasn't able to make the start of the meeting. How will I know if my child was accepted? You will receive communication. Everyone will receive a communication from us within 48 hours. And that will let you know exactly what the result was, whether your child is receiving an immediate offer or whether there will be a space on the likely list.
Si usted se acaba de conectar y no pudo observar o ver si su nombre o su estudiante fue seleccionado durante la lotería, usted va a recibir un mensaje de parte de nosotros en las próximas 48 horas especificando si su estudiante fue elegido para inscribirse o si estará en la lista de espera. Así que por favor permita unas 48 horas. También vamos a compartir este video más adelante y vamos a mandar un mensaje para todas las familias para poder verlo.
I believe we have a question in the chat. Margarita, would you like to take that one?
Sí, alguien está preguntando sobre cuándo le va a llegar el formulario de ingreso. Me imagino que es el formulario de inscripción. Como habíamos mencionado, dentro de las próximas 48 horas usted va a recibir un mensaje especificando los próximos pasos. Entonces, el primer mensaje se le va a explicar si está en la lista de espera o si fue ofrecido un cupo de inscripción. Y de ahí, al aceptar la inscripción, usted puede proceder a llenar también su planilla de inscripción, pero todo eso va a estar estipulado dentro de esa información o correo electrónico o mensaje. También nuestro personal le va a hacer una llamada telefónica también para explicarle los próximos pasos. In English, this parent was asking when they will receive enrollment form, and you will receive that after you have accepted the seat. So the first step would be receiving the notification from us to see where your child is, if he or she was offered a seat, or it was put on the waiting list. And after that, you receive once you accept the seat, if you were offered a seat, you will also receive the enrollment packet or the form to proceed to enroll your child in our school. But step by step, we will do a step by step, and we'll be here to assist you if you have any questions. There's another question about summer camp for new incoming students.
I can answer that.
So the question is, will summer camp be available for the new incoming students? The answer to that question is no. Unfortunately, we are currently only offering our summer camp program to our current students. And so only our rising first through fourth grade students will be participating in our summer camp this summer. But we definitely appreciate the interest and look forward to welcoming you all.
Así es, para traducir esa pregunta y la respuesta a esa pregunta es si los estudiantes que van a ingresar el año que viene tienen la posibilidad de participar en nuestro campamento de verano, y la respuesta es no. Nuestro programa actualmente es, nada más está disponible para los estudiantes que están en estos momentos inscritos en nuestra escuela, o sea que está abierto nada más para nuestros estudiantes que van a estar en primero, segundo, tercero y cuarto año, grado, el año entrante. Entonces, desafortunadamente, este programa no está abierto para los estudiantes que van a ingresar en agosto. Y otra pregunta que surgió es si los niños de kinder empiezan el 25 de agosto, el primer día. Sí, empiezan el 25 de agosto. Y la hora en que tienen que llegar es la misma de siempre. 7:30 es cuando los niños pueden entrar a desayunar, y las clases empiezan a las 7:45. Es muy importante de que venga temprano, porque es como cuando uno llega a una fiesta y si llega tarde no se siente en ambiente, pero si llega temprano, usted puede empezar la fiesta. Entonces, lo mismo, queremos que los niños se sientan cómodos y en ambiente como en su hogar. Al llegar a ver a los estudiantes, otros estudiantes que también están llegando, se sienten más cómodos y se ajustan más rápidamente al nuevo ambiente. Entonces, les recomiendo que sí vengan temprano el primer día de clases y que no se lo pierdan. En inglés. Somebody asked if the first day of school for kindergarten is the 25th and what time. Yes, it's on the 25th, and they have to be here by 7:30 to have breakfast and no later than 7:45. However, I always recommend to be here on time and early, actually, so that they feel comfortable when they go into the class. They see all the other new friends coming in, and it's like when you go to a party late, you don't feel as comfortable, but when you were the first one there, you open up the party. So allow your children to be here early and first in their classroom and have that chance to adjust to the new environment.
That's right. There's no such thing as fashionably late in kindergarten. You want to be there early. Okay, well, on that note, I think we've been able to answer most, if not all, of the questions. Again, encourage everybody to reach out to the school. We look forward to getting to know you, to getting to know your child. This is a journey, we're on a long journey together. We work so hard, and our teachers work so hard to help students become biliterate and bilingual by 5th grade. And we're honored that you'd be here considering LEEP Academy as part of your child's future. So I will, since she's done such hard work tonight, applause for Ms. Chang. And if you could close us out, we will finish out in Spanish and then we'll call it a night. And thanks to all of my colleagues for joining us tonight. Margarita.
Gracias a todos por asistir esta noche. Estamos muy contentos y emocionados de tener un nuevo grupo de familias uniéndose a nuestra familia, haciendo nuestra familia mucho más grande de lo que es. Gracias a nuestros colegas esta noche por su participación y ayuda. Esperamos verles y conocerles muy pronto en persona. Algunos ya los hemos visto, pero esperamos poder conocer al resto de ustedes. Feliz noche y nos despedimos y nos estaremos en contacto. Adiós, buenas noches.
As our panelists leave, the one last favor I'll ask of Ms. Chang is why don't we have those the slides with the names? Let's rerun those one more time. We won't read them off, but we'll just display them here in case anybody joined us late. So stand by for the slides and have a wonderful evening, everybody.
No se desconecten, que vamos a correr de nuevo la lista.